Happy 100th birthday to the students, staff and families who make up the Camperdown College community today, and to the many students, staff and families who have gone before you. We acknowledge this important milestone on the lands of the Liura-Gunditj people of the Djargud Wurrung nations, whose culture and connection to place we honour today. It was Sir Alexander Peacock, the Minister for Education, who officially opened Camperdown Higher Elementary School 100 years ago this week, on the 14th of October 1921. He gave what was apparently a stirring speech and had to deliver it indoors because it was raining so heavily outside. At the time, he appealed to the boys and girls of the Camperdown Higher Elementary School to be grateful for the work of the people who had established their school here in Camperdown. The chair of the school committee at the time, Reverend Dunn, pointed out that it was a fine school, it was beautifully appointed, and he hoped it would never be said of the people of Camperdown that they did not appreciate their school. 100 years down the educational track, I would like to express in the strongest possible terms my gratitude for the vision and the persistence of those who agitated so strongly 100 years ago for a free and secular higher education for all young people, and also for Camperdown as a suitable location for a higher elementary school. As we celebrate 100 years of higher education on this site this week, I encourage all of our students to take a special interest in the history of their school and to note that this is a timely reminder that there is a very special tie that binds all of us. As we celebrate our 100th birthday, I wish every student many happy times here at Camperdown College, and I wish you the greatest success as you pursue your individual hopes and dreams. Our senior campus has 100 years of education to celebrate already, and I know that there are many more wonderful times ahead for Camperdown College and for every student who is part of our school community today. Happy 100th birthday and enjoy our celebrations this week.
When this school commenced, it was known as a higher elementary school. It was first proposed in 1915. Due to shortages of funds and building materials during World War I, classes were held at the State School primary campus for grades 7 and 8.
The school opened here on the 14th of October 1921 with 110 students in 4 forms. The school was built of lightweight timbers and consisted of 4 classrooms, rooms for art, science and cookery, an office, teach room and a cloak and storeroom. The cost of construction was £4,680, which is equal to $9,300. The school and most of the records were completely destroyed by fire in August 1940. Fanned by a strong breeze and fueled by chemicals in the science room, the wooden structure burnt quickly.
In September 1942, the new red brick school was officially opened and described as streamlined and stately, the last word in architectural beauty. It was only 1 story and was made to allow for further adding rooms in the future. In 1945, the school was known as Camperdown High School.
In 1947, the Belt Tartar was first published. The name Belt Tartar was chosen as it is an Aboriginal word signifying the light and matched nicely with the school motto. The editorial group decided the magazine needed to attempt to give expression to the thoughts and ideas of students. The headmaster at this time said that this would help to teach girls and boys to render service, to contribute rather than receive. At the time, the Baltara represented the viewpoint of students and described school activities from that viewpoint. Over the years, the magazine has morphed to be made up of mainly contributions and production done by staff.
A second story was added in the 1957 to cope with increasing enrolments. Les Anderson began as a student in 1946 in the current building, minus the top floor and other additions. After 2 years, Les left and started building an apprenticeship. He returned to work on building the upstairs wing of the school and can point to many parts of the building that he was responsible for construction. Not long into his career, Les was approached to teach at the school. Les had a very long and successful teacher career and was eventually appointed to the assistant principal position. The technology wing is named in Les's honour.
In 1960, a significant donation was given to the school for a library from Lady Manifold, née Grimwade. The library was officially opened in 1972 and was named the Grimwade Memorial Library in her honour. It was located where the teacher staff room and hair and beauty rooms are. It was opened by the Premier of Victoria, Sir Henry Bolte. It was the first country school library to meet Commonwealth standards and housed 23,000 books, a Victorian country school record.
In 1968, the Assembly Hall was opened. This hall was named after Principal A.G. Dawes. Parents and friends raised money for the construction of the hall, and the Education Department also contributed. Prior to building the hall, assemblies were held at the flagpole. The students would stand at ease, legs shoulder width apart, and then attention, and the oath would be recited. I promise that I will do my best and do my duty to God and the Queen. I will cheerfully obey my parents, teachers, and the law. After the assembly hall was built, the students would gather for the assemblies. The school song was proudly sung at the assemblies. The first line of the song was, "When I first made my way to school beside the mountain."
In 1969, a new wing was built, which was a double-storey science wing with general classrooms underneath. These classrooms were eventually turned into the library in the early 2000s.
Sport played a large role in school life, but the same opportunities were not available for the males and females. Girls were not allowed to participate in high jump, long distance running, or broad jump. They were allowed to participate in running, flag races, throwing the Vigoro ball, and relay races. Vigoro, a female-only sport, combined the elements of tennis and cricket. It was played on a short pitch that was 14 feet. The balls were much lighter than those used for cricket, and the bat was a different shape with a long handle resembling the shape of a paddle.
Inter-school sport was something students looked forward to. In the 1960s, students attended sporting events in Colac, Terang and Warrnambool. The students would travel on the train in their full school uniforms, tunics, blazer, stockings, tie and cap, and change into their sport uniform on arrival. They would compete in their respective sports, change back into their uniform and travel back home on the train.
Camperdown High School was renowned for its beautiful gardens for decades. Students belonged to a house for their sporting contests. The houses were Cook, Flinders, Mitchell and Sturt. Each house was responsible for looking after an area of the school, and this included tending to and planting the garden.
Students were expected to wear uniform. The girls wore tunics, blazer, stockings, tie and cap. Girls had to kneel on the floor and to see that their dresses were the correct length. They were to be no more than 4 inches from the knee. Sometimes students were made to unpick the hem of their dresses because it was too short.
In 1995, Camperdown College High School and Camperdown State School combined to form Camperdown College, and as a result, a new uniform was chosen and many changes occurred to the buildings.
In 2006, a stadium was built as part of a partnership between the school and the community.
Following this, a number of refurbishments took place. The Applied Learning Centre was built in 2008 to house the Year 5-6 students under a different model of education provisions. This area was turned into the Food Technology Centre in 2015.
A new entrance and administration area was developed.
Science rooms were remodelled.
Classrooms were converted into what is now the Grimwade Library.
The Performing Arts Precinct was developed in the old Food Tech Centre, and this includes the instrumental music room in the old laundry. All general classrooms were refurbished.
A vet, hair and beauty centre was built in the old library area.
In preparation to celebrate 100 years of secondary education on this site, I've had the privilege of working with a group of students to interview past students about their experiences throughout this time. Whilst class sizes have reduced significantly and facilities remain much more comfortable during summer and winter, and students no longer have to swear allegiance to God and the Queen, I have realised that not much has really changed throughout this time. Students still enjoy tricking their teachers, and relationships between peers, teachers and students still remain highly valued. Teachers inspire lifelong learning, and extracurricular activities produce very fond memories. In my role as AP, I am glad that I no longer have to measure the length of uniforms or hand out the strap for misdemeanours. I am very proud to have contributed to the lives of many throughout my time at Camperdown College, and I wish everyone a very enjoyable and happy 100th birthday celebration.
Hi, my name is Jacinta Tolland and I graduated from Camperdown College back in 2000 as Jacinta Chisholm. I'm currently the Junior Campus Assistant Principal here at Camperdown College, and I would like to wish Camperdown College a very happy 100th birthday.
Hi, my name is Jane Bennett. I'm Camperdown College School Council President, and I would like to wish the senior campus at Camperdown College a very happy 100th birthday.
Hello everyone, I'm Cherie Horsepole and I'm lucky enough to be the President of the Camperdown College Parents and Friends Association, which I really enjoy doing. I also have 3 children that attend Camperdown College as students. I have Stella, Lila and Oliver, and we're here to congratulate Camperdown College on 100 years. Wow, what an achievement. Congratulations. Hip hip. Hooray!
Hi, this is Ruth Castrain. I'm the Mayor at Corangamite Shire, and as a past student of Camperdown College who graduated in 1977, as well as a parent of Lucy and Chris who both attended the college, and as also a school council president, I'd like to wish Camperdown College a very, very happy 100th birthday, and to thank them for providing quality education to students of Camperdown District for 100 years. Well done.